What's up, everybody? Back with another Shooting in Kicks video. So, I decided to kind of reach back in the sneaker Wayback Machine and pull out a pair of Air Jordan 2012. Now, like personally, aesthetically, these were a favorite of mine. Well, when I say favorite, not like all time, but in terms of that particular time period. Like I really like this shoe. I like how it looked. I thought that if you got the deluxe version, and a little bit of quick background. So it was actually a couple different versions, and I got my hands up on air quotes like you can see me. But because there was actually a couple different things, this was like there's a lot of different ways you could go with this shoe. You could there were of course the removable insoles. You had one full length here. You had a zoom one, and then you had a deluxe version. It was a three-tiered box, so it had the chassis in there, which is basically the upper of the shoe. And then within that, you had two inner boots. You had a taller one and a short one with the strap. By the way, if you opted for the high one, that did nothing for ankle support. It didn't have any rigidity. And then the other pull-out drawer had your two insoles in there, or three insoles in there, I'm sorry. And so you could switch it up, put your own little funk on it, how you want it to wear it, or whatever you felt was the best feel, fit, or performance for you. So, anyway, I have got I think I got the Fly Through, which is the zoom here on here. That was my personal favorite. And I've got the low one on here. Because the colorway that I'm actually wearing, that's the one of the Jordan Jordan Brand Classic colorway. Say that 3 times fast. So this was always the setup I went with when I played in these consistently. And for the life of me, I actually don't know why I never did a video on these. I guess it was the same reason for the 2011. I can't really call it. But anyway, enough of the exposition. The actually, like I said, I really like how this particular insole felt. I feel like this is a pretty good iteration because with some of these shoes like that had because you don't see it as much, these interchangeable midsoles, sometimes it wasn't a good synergy between the upper and the midsole. So you would either get things like pinching your foot on the Kobe 7, or you would get an annoying squeak like with the LeBron 11, or it just wasn't quite synergistic. I didn't really have that issue on this shoe. I say really, I didn't have it at all. I think in terms of that being, of course, that was the flavor of the month in those years. I think this was probably the best incarnation of that particular aspect of the shoe. It was really good. The fit was all right. This shoe, the colorway that I have, the overlays on top of the synthetic shell are leather. The shell flexes easy, but I wasn't totally a fan of how it locked down. Even though it's got some flex grooves in the midfoot and whatnot, overall I was slightly satisfied with how it was. Although I didn't have any internal foot movement within the shoe, it just the way it flexed, particularly, and I'm not even necessarily talking about like around the forefoot. It's more like from the midfoot and up, where I felt like I had a tiny bit of space, or a tiny bit more space than I wanted, even around the heel, because there's not really a great deal of padding there in these inner boots. I mean, there's some, but not enough that I would really totally want to elicit that type of complete sense of a total lockdown feeling that I particularly want out of my shoes, and most people do as well. So the traction was actually pretty good on these. It doesn't have like anything like a traditional type of pattern or whatnot, but nonetheless, man, it was really good. it definitely wasn't an Air Jordan 32. So, wrapping up, several years later, 6 years later, 32, or not 32, 2012 still holds up. So, I want to thank everybody for watching. I appreciate all your support. Be back with more videos real soon. Peace.